Good morning
Good morning.
from Teresina in the state of Piauí in Brazil. We are going to start the tour today, and the first place to go see is this tower behind us. Let's go discover. This place that we are going to visit is actually a bridge that they built, and then on top of the bridge there is a viewpoint that you have a 360-degree view of the city, and it is also called the touristic complex because at the bottom you also have this park. There is another play area and like open air gym, and the river that passes by behind. So this is why we wanted to come and see it.
So Teresina is surrounded by two rivers, Rio Parnaíba or Parnaíba River and Poti River. This is the Poti River, and the city has around 13 bridges, and this bridge that we're visiting today is called like Ponte Esteiada, which I don't know how to translate this in English, but it means that it's a bridge that is built, there is only one point of support, that is the tower that we're going to visit. This bridge was built to celebrate the 150 years of the city, and it was inaugurated in 2010.
We're just waiting for the ticket office to open. Oh, she just told me it's open. So we buy the ticket and we go up. The ticket, it's 4 reais per person. As you can see here, 4 reais per person. 2 is like a discount, I think probably elderly people or students, they pay 2 reais. Alright, so we just came out of the elevator. We are the first group actually to come up this morning. And wow, check out this view. Amazing. I'm just gonna walk around to show you. Basically, this is going to be the video. This is Teresina. Just kidding. But just to give you an idea from above here, how the city looks like. I believe over there is the airport, and this is the river Poti that goes through the city. And as you can see, it's very, very dense, the vegetation in the city, very, very green, and you see that even when you are in the city, it's very humid because of the river. Even though they don't have a coastline. Interesting fact, Teresina is actually the only capital in the northeast region of Brazil that does not have a coastline with the Atlantic Ocean. It is inland, but it has the river, this one, and there is the other river also that goes through the city. Now, this direction that we are looking at, you actually have a map here too. The river, this is a park, Parque Beira, and then there's Teresina shopping mall over there, which is this building. There is the other shopping here. This is another bridge that is very important, Juscelino Kubitschek, which is that bridge that you can see it from here. So on each side there is this picture also to show you what you are actually looking at. way in the distance there is actually a point that this river, which is River Poti, and the other river, which is called Parnaíba, they actually meet. So way in the distance there is a point that we are planning to visit. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, but at some point we will show you. There is a point in the distance that the two rivers, they will meet, and this is where it is located. It says even here, Encontro dos Rios, like the point that the two rivers meet is in this direction, way in the distance. We are basically here. The bridge itself, it has a height of 95 meters, which is equivalent of a building with 31 floors. So basically it's as if this is a building with 31 floors. Of course, this is where we are standing and where the glass is, but as you can see, the bridge is even like higher, the roof goes even higher. Also, the whole structure is held by 35 of the bars, metal bars, or support the structure, I would say, that holds the whole bridge in place. We just came down, finished the visit. Coming down the elevator, it's actually very smooth, very smooth. Like, and the whole thing took maybe like 40 seconds. So equivalent of 31 floors to come down in like around 40 seconds. It's actually very good. Another very interesting thing, we were here at around 8 a.m. and 8 a.m. is when the ticket office opens. But the lady was a bit late. So she arrived around 8:20, 8:25, and then they just said like, yeah, you can come in, go in. And we were like, okay, what happened to the tickets? They was okay, probably when we come back. No, because they were late, they were sweet enough to let us just go up for free. That's a very nice thing. Anyway, it would have been just like 8 reais for both of us, but it was nice of them. Teresina has around 13 bridges. Right now, we are going to take a bridge that actually crosses the river that separates the state of Piauí from the state of Maranhão. And after that, we are going to come back from another bridge that is called the metal bridge or iron bridge? Metallic bridge, they call it. And it was designed by a German engineer. And right now it is considered as the patrimonial site of one of the patrimonial sites of the city of Teresina. So right now we're gonna go take the first bridge and then go to the other side in the other state, and then come back again to the state of Piauí.
So this first bridge that we're crossing is called José Sarney. So José Sarney was a vice president, the first one to be elected by elections when Brazil was not a dictatorship anymore. And then in 1985 there was elections actually to elect a president. José Sarney was the vice president of that president that was elected, but after he actually became the president, because the actual president who was elected died right after being elected in a hospital. He had a disease and went to the hospital and never came back. So now we just crossed the bridge and we are actually in the state of Maranhão. And this vice president, José Sarney, he is actually from this state of Maranhão.
So across the water over there is Teresina and another state, and here is the state of Maranhão, and this is the city of Timon. And now we are in traffic. I believe this lane, everybody is going to take that metallic bridge that from here we can just see a little bit of the end of it, or we're gonna go over it and go back to Teresina. So we are almost on top of the metallic bridge. As you can see, this was the first bridge built that connected the two cities and the two states actually together. And originally, as you can see in the middle of the bridge, there is just a train track. So it was just for the trains. Now it is mostly just by cars. I don't think trains would pass by here anymore. But anyway, it's really interesting to come here and see all of this metal and the design and everything. And now the city has like 13 bridges. After we left the metallic bridge, we came to this point. This one also I showed you from the viewpoint on top of the suspended bridge, which is the point of the meeting of two rivers. At the entrance you also have this monument, but basically this is like a park on the corner of the point where the two rivers actually meet. There is this river coming from here and the other one from there, and that's where they meet. And on the corner also there is a floating restaurant. We're gonna see if it's open so we can have lunch there. And it is called actually Parque Ambiental do Encontro dos Rios. If you want to translate it, it would be the environmental park of the point of the meeting of two rivers. So this park, there is also over there, I think a pathway you can walk. It continues a bit further down. Where we are going to go is on this side. Hopefully it's open. Is the restaurant where we want to see if we can have lunch there. But before we go down there, yes, it's open. Also, I'm gonna come here. This is the exact point where the two rivers they meet. I'm gonna try to fly the drone to show you from above because here it's not that clear, but basically this side, this body of water is Poti River, and on this side we have Parnaíba, and right here is where they both meet and basically merge.
The Parnaíba River, it's a very important river in Brazil, and especially in this northeast area. It expands over 1,700 kilometers, and it finishes in the north area and through like the Atlantic Ocean. So it cuts the whole country, not the whole country, but a big portion of the country up to the Atlantic Ocean.
And now, without further ado, Bahi's favorite part, lunch. Lunch was done. It was good. We ate too much. We even had to take the rest to go. Probably we'll give it to the people that are taking care of the car for the parking. It was 224 reais. We had 3 drinks, 1 appetizer and main dish of filet with rice and farofa and all of that. So the total was 224. Also, while we're here, we wanted to talk to you about the color of the water. Today, both of them, they look almost the same. If you also saw the drone images that I took, both rivers, they actually have kind of a murky, like brownish color. But this is because last night it was raining a lot, and recently for the past few days, no, it has been raining a lot.
The Poti River, from what I saw in the pictures, it's much darker, the color.
Oh, okay.
And the Parnaíba River actually somehow this color. So, but because has been raining so much, then everything like gets all mixed up.
Yeah.
So we don't see the separation of the colors.
Yeah, and another thing for lunch that I just mentioned how much it was, we couldn't film because recently we have been getting a lot of emails from YouTube that we have to pay attention to copyrights, and even if in a restaurant there's a music in the background, I think their AI system detects it. So just to be sure, so that we don't need to re-edit the video, re-upload the video, avoid all of that. Unfortunately, we couldn't film inside, but that's why after I told you how much it was. This park, I believe at night it would be much, you know, crowded, much more crowded. Even the restaurant at this time of in the afternoon, yeah, end of the day.
And the sunset.
Oh yes, a lot of people come here for the sunset. It's very nice. Let me just show you on this side too, because on that corner where the both rivers meet, it's covered by vegetation and the trees, and there's actually a big bamboo tree also here, beautiful. But on this side it's a bit more clear, you can see the river better. So yeah, this one gives you a better view. There are a lot of people also with these little boats. They are fishing. While we were sitting and we were having lunch, there were a lot of little boats that they would pass. They are fishing, and I think this guy also is waiting for some fish. Oh, ready to attack. I am going to distract him. Should I? No, leave him. Very concentrated on the hunting operations. Oh my god. I don't know what this cat is looking at.
Little lizard.
Ah, little lizard. Okay. Alright, wow. Very focused. So, we don't want to bother the cat. The bamboo tree, this one looks like it fell. But on the corner, there's a lot of them. Beautiful, green. Now, from here, there is another market. It's not really an artisanal market, but it is very typical of this region. They do artwork and they make products out of clay. So we want to go and see that also, because we read online that if you come here, and especially to this park, you should definitely go and visit that market too. So let's go check it out. About 2-3 minutes of driving by car from the restaurant where we were, you will end up in this market. This place is artisanal market, I would say, or handcrafts, that they all specialize in doing all of these products in clay. So everything you see here is actually made of clay. I even thought it would be wood, but no, it is clay. And as you can see, she is even working there. And painting them, making them. So we're gonna just walk around, because when you come here, this is a must. Ow! I just hit my head with a heavy thing. Ouch! I just hit my head with that thingy that is hanging. See? It's not very good to be tall. Also, it's a little bit hot, so I think because of that these places are closed, and again at night probably would be very busy, but since we want to film, we actually prefer it that it's less crowded, so we can go around, show you everything. All of these, wow, products, they have different types, different models, different colors. Wow, very nice. And this would be definitely a reminder of Brazil. These beautiful, colorful birds.
This is the water filter. I actually grew up drinking water from this kind of filter. Like you put inside a filter, a special filter for this, and here the little tap where you open and then the water comes out.
Oh, so you grew up drinking water from this?
Yes.
Yes. See guys, this works. She is fine. So water filter, and then the tap or the faucet or whatever you put here to empty the water from it, it goes there. Very nice. I had no idea. It's the first time I see this. Yeah, this kind of filter I've never seen. More and more colorful, beautiful products. Oh, they have mugs too. Obviously, plates, mugs. Wow, very nice. And the market continues. It goes the whole way to the end. Here they have even different types. So this is the specialty of the people in this market. Some other places that we visited, like the central market in Fortaleza, it was all kinds of handcrafts that they would do, like the ladies, they would sew different kinds of like tablecloths or towels and stuff. Or some other people, they might use like wood and other products. When we went to Morro Branco, we talked to you about the specialty of the handcrafts in that region, that they would have glasses and they collect the sand from that region and they do artwork with the sand inside the glass bottles. Here it is all clay and different types. Very nice. So this brings us to the end of this video.
Yes, it's too hot.
And it is really hot, yes. We really hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, give us a like to support us. And thank you for watching. Keep on watching because there's much more to come up. We are not done traveling.
See you in the next one.